First launched in 1984, the IWC Portofino watch collection was designed to appeal to those with smaller wrists, a bit like me, and to differentiate from the brand's other mechanical offerings. With Roman numerals and slim hands, this piece is very much considered a dress watch, especially when we compare it to the other bold IWC models, like the Big Pilot for example. We've had that behind the lens a couple of times. Before now, the IWC Portofino Chronograph demonstrated its elegance through a variety of 42mm designs. But in honour of its original values, the blueprint has been reimagined as 3 new 39mm models. Let's take a closer look at the new IWC Portofino Chronograph 39mm specifically. It's worth noting this model also comes with a white dial and a black dial variation. These, of course, can all be viewed on our website linked below. If you didn't know, Chisholm Hunter are actually authorised retailers for IWC watches, and all the models can be viewed at chisholmhunter.co.uk. That's chisholmhunter.co.uk. This specific Portofino chronograph model is dressed in stainless steel and opts for a gorgeous dark green dial with rhodium plated hands and a matching green alligator strap, which sits wonderfully with a suit. It seems to really draw the eye without being particularly flashy, and I'm a huge fan of that. As touched on previously, this model measures 39mm in diameter and has a thickness of 12.7mm, which sits quite close to the wrist. It has nicely slim contoured lugs and a thin, unadorned bezel. It also has a convex sapphire crystal glass with anti-reflective coating on both sides, which give it an incredible blue sheen when in the light, a detail that only watch lovers will definitely notice. The case back is closed, which allows this watch to have a water resistance of 30 meters, which is quite impressive for a dress watch. The subdial at 12 o'clock displays the number of minutes recorded by the chronograph, while the chronograph seconds can be read off the central hand. The running second subdial is symmetrically positioned at 6 o'clock, and this makes for a marvellous clean dial. Before we move on to the marvellous movement, let's talk a little bit about how I feel about this model personally. To me, it feels almost vintage. It's the kind of watch you can pull out on extra special occasions. I'm going to liken it to a car, just bear with me for a second. People that own Ferraris don't drive them every day because, well, that would become the norm. But when the car is driven once in a blue moon, you truly get the joy out of the drive. And that's a little bit like this timepiece. You really feel proud to wear it. And after all, isn't that what a timepiece is for? Okay, now the bit you've all been waiting for, that incredible movement. This model is powered by the 79350 self-winding mechanical movement. This model offers 44 hours of power reserve and is engineered from 240 components, including 25 joules and a Côte de Genève decorated rotor. It also beats at a frequency of 28,800 VPH. And with that incredible fact, we conclude this Chisholm Hunter watch review. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more incredible watches, and we'll see you next time.